This is what we call our Day of Mentoring. It's our second year that we've been running this. And what we do every year is we choose a theme to bring in the students that we work with during the year. And this year's theme was choices. And what we brought in was 5 speakers that will talk about some of the choices that they've made in their life, whether they were good choices or bad choices. And the purpose of it is to try to show the students that every day they have to face choices. And again, choices could lead them to positive outcomes, or they could lead them to negative outcomes. And it's up to them and no one else to make the choices that they choose.
I was playing sports up till I was 14, 15, and slowly the drugs took me away from sports, and school, and friends, and my family. 2014, I was in rehab in January, February. I left there, started using again. May to June, I was in rehab in Pennsylvania. Left there, started using. Because one bad choice leads to another bad choice, which leads to a huge mess of bad choices, which ends me up, pretty much every time in jail or in rehab. I can walk around now, like my body don't hurt, which is the most beautiful thing, and also my family. I can sit there and talk to my mother and not have her bawl her eyes out and cry about how I'm living my life. Just be careful who you hang out with and listen to people who are trying to give you positive advice, because if I would take that advice, I wouldn't be standing here. I wouldn't be where I'm at today.
I didn't do what I had to do in the classroom. I didn't do what I had to do for the team, and I had my own attitude. And I thought, again, that I was that guy, that because I had this athletic ability, that I don't need these coaches. I don't need these teachers. All I need is myself and my athletic ability. At even one point, I didn't think I needed my father, which is terrible.
I feel like at least my story hopefully could have at least made a difference in one of their lives. I mean, if I reached one, then that would have been great. That would have meant a lot more to me if I would have just reached one kid rather than the whole group, but I would much rather reach everyone. Hopefully they'll begin to sit down and think, at least before they act. I don't expect any person to be perfect. I don't expect them to make all the right decisions, but I do expect hopefully that it would, guide them into a better direction.
I was given a basketball when I was 2 years old. My dad said, "Hey, shoot to get hot, shoot to stay hot," and that was like his saying. You keep shooting till you're hot, and then you shoot to stay hot. So you just keep firing. And I was like, "How does that apply?" And he said, "Well, making the basket is success. So you're just going to keep going until you attain success, and you're going to keep going until you continuously attain that success. So no matter what happens, keep shooting."
I use athletics as kind of a gateway to get where I wanted to go. My life as a young kid was considered easier by some, but I still had to work very hard, and I think that parallels to what these kids are going through. You're always faced with tough decisions and tough choices, and if you make the right ones, you'll end up being successful. No matter how hard life gets, you always have 2 options: either go south or continue to try to overcome things.
I just like to hear what they did and how they changed. Stuff like that is interesting to know about how someone started down and then just got himself back up. I want to go to college, and I would like to do something like to help people around, and letting them know that in life you could progress. Just help people believe in themselves.
It's never too late to turn from a negative choice to a positive choice. There's many roads that people take to get to where they're going. They may start out negatively, but they could end up positively. Vice versa. They could start out positively and end up negatively. So we hope that the choices they make are always going to be good choices.